Well, if you are a steak lover, this segment is for you. Mill Iron 4 is built around whole animal butchery, house-dried aged beef, and relationships with local ranchers. And while they might be one of Louisville's newest dining destinations, their story goes back for generations. Here to tell us more are Beth Spuds and owners Dustin and Noam. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Like, oh my goodness, I don't think we've had a better presentation on Great Day Live.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. So I actually dined with you guys back during Derby Week on Thurby. My fiance and I got the steak flight. It was so amazing. I love the atmosphere in there. It feels like you're in like Wyoming or, you know, something like that. And so let's kind of take it back to the very beginning. Mill Iron 4, that has great significance. So tell us a little bit about that history.
Yeah, so Mill Iron 4 was the cattle brand of my grandpa's ranch, the Olson Ranch. And so it's just it's a mill iron and a 4 beside it. It's just 2 bars. And that was used to brand my family's cattle for a few generations. That ranch is no longer in existence. So that was my way to kind of pass on the lineage, was to name my business after the old family ranch.
I love it. You guys are best friends. You have Mish Mish, which of course it is so hard to get a reservation. It's also so hard to get a reservation for Mill Iron 4 too. So how did this concept really begin?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, Dustin and I have been friends for going on 10 years now. We've always talked about opening restaurants together, and his ability and skill set behind barbecue and butchery is, I would say, best in America for sure.
Wow.
I would put you up there in the world. So we always talked about opening up a barbecue concept, and then as we came and kept talking about it, and really what we loved about meat altogether, we wanted to kind of branch beyond just barbecue. So kind of Mill Iron transformed into that, from a traditional, like more Texas-style barbecue concept into a more formal place where we can showcase whole animal butchery like this, where Dustin spent like, I don't know how many days and weeks and hours finding all these ranchers that stay like off everyone's radar because they just like to sell their family and their friends. And we found them and brought them into our restaurant, which is pretty amazing.
It is. You have their actual picture of them on the menu. These cuts change every single week, which is so cool. So you're never going to have the same thing while you're over there. So what did you bring with you today?
Yeah.
So these are pretty special. So all this beef on the table right now is from Windy Hill Wagyu. My buddy Grady Gentry is the head rancher there, and he raises 100% Wagyu genetics in Kentucky and finishes them in a thoroughbred horse barn. It is like, they are the poshest
Two worlds colliding.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. He's doing wild stuff out there. It's awesome. But in front of us we have his 64-ounce tomahawk, just a big long bone ribeye. And then in front of that we have 2 cuts of Zabuton or Denver. In American butchery nomenclature, it would be known as a Chuck Flap, which is an interesting name, so we like to go with a different name. And that would be a Denver steak or a Zabuton, and it's super versatile. I love this cut. It is on the chuck, so it's super meaty, super rich, super fatty on the inside. It doesn't have a fat cap, but you can grill it, you can cut it into steaks, and it's grilled on our menu. And then I also smoke it whole as barbecue and kind of slice it like a brisket, so it's super, super versatile. And honestly, with anything of Grady's beef, you can cook it any way you want, and it's going to turn out wonderful. He makes it kind of foolproof for us.
I love when you serve up the actual tomahawk. Yes, you can order it just like this. I've seen pictures of it. It's like a whole presentation that you guys do.
Yeah,
it is, absolutely, yeah.
And then you also have some finished product here. What is this?
Yeah, so we wanted to showcase the barbecue that we spend a lot of time on. We have a 1,000-gallon, 20-foot smoker, 22-foot smoker. But yeah, Dustin, talk us through it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So on the left here is going to be pork copa. So it's kind of like my version of a pulled pork. It's the money muscle in competition barbecue, but I cut them into individual portions, smoke them. I don't glaze them, I don't sauce them, I don't do anything. I smoke in a very traditional way. And then before it goes on the plate, I glaze it a little bit with an Eastern North Carolina mop sauce. I'm from the Carolinas originally. So it's my homage to them. And so it's an Eastern Carolina vinegar sauce on top, and then it's served with a South Carolina mustard-based barbecue sauce.
Oh my goodness, you have all the fixins too. Of course, you have the pickles, the onions, and then what are these rolls?
Those are sweet potato house rolls that we get from Harvest. They are very, very wonderful.
Haymarket.
Or Haymarket, we do get them from Haymarket.
You work with so many people, it's hard to keep them straight,
We
right?
love Haymarket, yeah, we work with a lot of local vendors. We love them all. And then next to it we have our bone-in lamb neck. So that comes from Freedom Run Farms. Valerie raises these lambs. And that is like a traditional Kentucky barbecue. And so I smoke it very traditionally, and then I glaze it with a Western Kentucky black dip, which is like a Worcestershire vinegar lemon juice based, very, very traditional with lamb and mutton barbecue in Western Kentucky.
Oh my goodness, it all looks so delicious. You definitely want to reserve your table. I mean, Father's Day is coming up, so now's the perfect time to get those reservations. Where are you guys located?
Yeah, so we're over on Frankfurt Avenue, 1758 Frankfurt Avenue, so very close to where Silver Dollar used to be, right on that edge there. We have our covered patio that we reserve lots of seats for walk-ins, as well as our bar is all for walk-in. We really wanted to be as much of an exclusive steakhouse, but at the same time, remember that we're in the neighborhood, so we always keep some availability for walk-ins as well at that bar, where we only have our burger available at the bar as well.
Gotcha.
And make a super limited amount every day.
Well, good to know. So you definitely want to just go ahead and make those reservations so you can get the full-on feast. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yep.
All right. Well, if you want to learn more, get those reservations, head over to milliron4.com.
It's a cool photo.